Hi, welcome to the IELTSMARK IELTS tips and practice. Today we're talking about the speaking test, and a tip that I often give my students when they're going to take the test is a very simple tip, and that is to breathe. Breathe before you go into the exam with the examiner and try and relax. I know that sounds easy, it's not. But what you try and do is have a conversation with the examiner. So what I mean by that is, don't just go into a question and answer with the examiner where they ask you a question and you give a simple answer. Over the thousands of candidates that I examined when I was an examiner, the candidates that I remember and the ones who were most interesting were those who had a conversation with me as an examiner. Now, a secret is that if you try and have a conversation with the examiner, that will help you to steer the conversation into an area that you're more comfortable with or you're more familiar with. Let me give you an example. If the examiner asks you a question about how do you read the news, or how do you get your news today, you can say, well, I don't usually read newspapers, I get my news from Facebook. And the examiner might say, do many people do that now? Do they go to Facebook or other social media for their news? And you can say, yeah, sure, most people in my age get news from social media or from Facebook. And you can then go into a conversation about social media or Facebook, something that you might be more familiar with. So tip for today is to, number one, breathe and relax when you go in and try and have a conversation with the examiner. Okay, so thanks for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of these tips and tricks for the IELTS exam. See ya.